to Hospice, everything was paper. So someone had to fill out a paper form and then either drop that off or email it to us. It was very labor intensive. And because we're a local municipality, we have a lot of field workers. Getting back to their shop or to whatever area they're housed in to fill out a paper document was not always easy to keep them tracking to get that done. Hospice has allowed a very easy tracking mechanism. So we get a first initial report, somebody's injured. So then we have a report electronically to carry on with, okay, who was injured? Did you go get treatment? Now we track how many days you've been gone with that. We can house all the documentation in their individual incident report under the notes and attachments so that we're always aware what's going on. And then we have the OSHA logs that we can just pull straight from and have all our documentation ready to go. Hospice completely streamlined everything for us, we're more accountable, we have more accurate information. It's a way better process for us. At the end of the year, before we had Hospice and we were trying to conduct our annual report, all the information we were gathering, we literally were gathering from documents, putting them on spreadsheets, and then transferring that data into the OSHA documentation, okay? And make sure that our information was correct before it got there. So you're talking about manpower, hours and hours of manpower spent on something that should not be that time consuming. There had to be a better way. So Hospice took a piece of our job that normally took 8 weeks to do and transformed it so that we're accounting the whole time, tracking in Hospice from day one. And that way, when we pull the data at the end of the year, we spend maybe a day or maybe a few hours, 3 or 4 hours, putting that information together versus several weeks. And that downtime of that particular employee being focused on that and having to shift work elsewhere. So the savings is in our time and our productivity and our efficiency, and ultimately that translates into money. Our whole goal with Hospice was to get a faster, more accurate accountability for what we were doing with our incidents. And that's the only expectation we had, because we'd never worked with any safety software before. So we're like, look, if it saves us time and we have accurate records, that's a win for us. And so not only has Hospice done that, but we've actually created some, hey, can you do this? And hey, can you do this? And some things that maybe weren't necessarily initially part of what we thought we needed, and they were able to do that and pull that through. We asked if we could use Hospice as a create a performance evaluation system through Hospice. We have done that, and that has made not only tracking safety, but now our performance evaluations, we have through the credential portion of Hospice, we're able to track that, our CDLs, our CPR training, so many more things than we ever even imagined. We just needed a place to start, and Hospice gave that to us. I'll go ahead and say that my age has a 5 in front of it. So I'm not as technologically savvy as, the people who are 20 years my junior. And we've joked a lot with the people we've dealt with Hospice about we're the problem children because we're old and we don't have all the technologically savvy information out there. And I would say that everyone we've dealt with at Hospice has treated us with kindness, even though we probably like thorns in their flesh because we don't understand or know all the things, but they've been so patient with us and so kind just to walk us through everything. And to me, that's what true customer service is about, and that's what we've gotten from Hospice.